Here's Will Lutz ready to get this one started. And off we go from uptown Charlotte. This will be taken very short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game as he'll lose yardage to start things out. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
I got you, son. I got you. You're all mine.
After the run, Newton going to throw. He's in a double coverage, and it's intercepted. P.J. Williams with a pick, and he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49. Well, certainly not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
Yeah, it's not easy, but he's got to try and wipe that one away from the memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common. But one thing, because they have these individual type plays, they've got to have short memories, don't they? DB gets beat, wipe it away, quarterback throws a pick, has to do the same thing.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Shift! Watch the shift! No, off. Hey, watch that.
On 2nd down, Kamara, and able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42. Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd.
54's Mike. Check. Watch 54. Right.
To throw is Breeze. Open man is Michael Thomas. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Defense was thinking run, and they're dealt a pass of just under 20 yards.
Yellow lady. 54. I want that. Give me that ball, man.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. And he stopped immediately there. Trey Boston up to make the tackle. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Mike's 5'4". Mike's 5'4". 12. I'm coming, baby. Woo! Right there. 54, right there. 54.
Off the play fake to Kamara, it's Breeze. Letting one go deep for the... And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Eric Reed. He was trying to hit Thomas that time. So a pretty shaky start here for both sides.
Yeah, each quarterback's throwing a ball to the other team. Do you think on both sidelines they're sitting them down and saying, okay, remember, this is the color jersey we're wearing. They're wearing the other color. Let's make sure we get it to our guys, please.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
A good pickup there, 21 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey. And he spins past him and into space. The 30, 10, 5, touchdown, Carolina. Christian McCaffrey, 59 yards as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Graham Gano on for the extra point. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. He'll get 15 and a Saints first down. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
Two draw quarters. 13.
On 2nd and 11 now. Breeze. And this is a catch by Ted Ginn. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. Shaq Thompson on the tackle that time.
Lay down.
6-0 our score after 1.
Set. Yellow 80. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Let's go one more. We go 21. Mike's 54. Hey, Charlie. 54. He's tired of me. He's tired of us. Mike's 5'4". Mike's 5'4". Mike's 5'4". They gonna need some therapy. 11. Right there. 54. Right there. 54 Mike. I got you, punk. Hey, Haywood. Hey, watch Sam. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Come on, D. Kill.
From the 44, Breeze. Flush to his right. He'll try and run it. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down. Last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced a ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
On the counter, here's Kamara. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
Rip left. Mike's 5'4". 11. Go. Right there. 54. Right there. 54 Mike. I'm coming after you. Bravo. Hey, watch Sam. Check Mike.
Now they'll throw with Breeze.
It's our time.
Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Ready.
7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8.
They can't hang with us. Mike's 54. Hey, kill.
Working from the gun, it's Breeze. That's caught. It's Thomas. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Good. Watch 4. Ready. Mike's 54. Mike's 54. Orbit. Let's go. Tonight.
Second down and goal. Breeze. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The man wreaking havoc there, Gerald McCoy, the D tackle.
Second goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football, had to eat it, and ended up on the ground.
Here we go.
1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Strong coverage by Carolina, and on we go to fourth down. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. The kick by Lutz is good. And they are on the board, trailing now 6-3. A dozen plays on that drive that ends with the field goal.
Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts here, right, partner? Keep the ball in front, rally to it, and make the tackle. Right? No big plays given up, no balls over your head. Bend, don't break.
Hold on. Chestnuts?
You like
Come
that
on.
one?
What does that mean, break out? That just because you break chestnuts?
I'm not sure about that, but I'm just going with why they said that. I have no idea.
Go. Right there.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
I'm going to come back to you.
Newton on first down. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And he'll score. Touchdown, New Orleans. How about that for a little jolt right before intermission?
I'm talking about taking momentum into the half with you, and so many teams have an emphasis on trying to score in the last 2 minutes of a half to carry that with them. It's not often talked about scoring on defense, though. That's extra mo.
And now they may take the lead into the locker room as well. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. Spins past him. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Get him, boy.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. McCaffrey. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
Let's go.
We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the 2nd level, because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the 2nd level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now a run with McCaffrey.
Hey, watch it.
Stop shy of the 45. Showed off a nice little move on the play, though. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Now Newton being chased out left. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. On 1st and 10, Newton. Flushed out right. That's going to be caught by Samuel. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Ready? 47's the mic. Hey, watch the slant. Gun. Check 50. Check 50.
From the red zone now, Newton. Forced out to his left. And he's got his man. It's Samuel. Touchdown, Carolina. Curtis Samuel in the final seconds of the first half. And the Panthers are going to jump back in front. And, oh, it's no good. For the second time now in this first half, he's missed an extra point. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This will be taken short. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This one taken from the 7. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because...
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Gerald McCoy, his second sack of the night.
And that's his second sack of the game, but this player, disruptive in all phases, whether he's going upfield, coming underneath, you name it. He's a big-time guy you have to block.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Breeze going to throw. Thomas has got it, complete. A good pickup there, 18 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he's brought down, but not before picking up the first with a very effective stiff arm. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Toss play, Kamara. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. On 3rd and long, it's Breeze. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Dontari Poe coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. Now Breeze, and it's hauled in by Jared Cook. And unable to break away, they stop him a few yards shy. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position.
Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now. Whip.
Now a 1st down throw for Newton. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. So they had the big loss on that 1st down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. Flush to his right. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
From the 50, Newton. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47.
I love the intelligence the defense just showed there. Read their keys, saw the screen developing, ran to it, and smothered it. What a third down stop by them.
Pilardi now on to punt as he sends this one away. Harris now to return. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going. So what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis.
Right there.
Hey, Echo.
Right there. 54 Mike. Watch the run. They're running.
On 2nd and 12, Breeze gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down.
Hey, let's get some penetration. Buzz. Penetration. Hey, easy.
Check the backer. 54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Yeah. Mike.
Easy. Opposite.
54. Watch the screen.
Hey. High 7.
Mike's 5.
Breeze going to try and throw on third down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. K1 short with a sack. That's 315 pounds of man right there. So here we go on fourth down with Breeze. And this is incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position.
Ready.
47. Check. 20. Here we go.
On first down, it's Newton. Steps away to his... And he's going to lose yardage here. As they will switch ends as time has run out on this third quarter of play. And we're back now in Charlotte. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long.
Joker.
Here's Newton. Buying time to his left. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. That had disaster written all over it. You've got a right-handed quarterback rolling left and throwing it pretty far downfield.
It's really difficult to do, to try and get your body twisted around into the proper position and get anything on the ball as you heave it downfield. And that's what it actually turns into, a heave. And that's not really a good throw, is it?
Not good, and we saw them into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's Shaq Thompson here with a pick. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. So good starting field position for him here as they come up first and 10 right at the 50-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And the screen unsuccessfully dropped it.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
So out on the field now, Graham Gano in a big spot. And this will be called officially a 66-yard attempt. And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Maybe an important fourth quarter miss as this stays a 3-point game.
Yeah, now overtime is very much in the equation here. Just what you mentioned, a 3-point game. They get a drive, put it through the posts. We could have some free football, couldn't we?
Now Kamara. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Sammy! Island over there, single receiver. Chef. Why? Get wide.
On 2nd and 9, Breeze escaping the pressure right. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. It's Shaq Thompson here with a pick. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Now listen, it's a team game, we know that, but where would these guys be right now, Charles, without their defense? They take over here following the turnover. Defense did it again, but on offense they have to feel like, hey, we need to do something.
You're exactly right. You just mentioned it. The defense did it again. They bailed them out on a number of occasions in this contest. It's time for them to repay the defense at the least. Keep the ball for a while. Give those guys a break so they can catch their breath.
Touchdown, Carolina. DJ Moore, 63 yards. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. Now, that big score all started with Cam being forced from the pocket, but when he's outside of the pocket, it doesn't really bother him.
And part of that is the word you use, big, right? He bought extra time by moving outside of the pocket, which means receivers can get downfield farther. And Cam's got more than enough arm to find him, and we end up with a big play.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see, do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
Breeze again here on 2nd and 10. Looking long for Thomas. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Dante Jackson picks it. Well, you won't hear any boos from this home crowd on that call.
No, not at all. And it's been a long day for this crowd waiting for this game. It's been a long evening as well. Finally, they feel they got a call.
On 1st down, Breeze. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Breeze. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So instead of 4th down, 1st down.
Well, so much for winning the down, you put a lot of emphasis on because 3rd down is key for offense and defense. Instead, you're going to stay on the field and start a new set of downs.
So look at this. They'll go for a field goal now to get within a score. And Lutz puts this one through. And that'll move them back within 6 now. So you knew one way or another that they needed the 2 scores. They get the easy one out of the way. Now they'll get the ball back, hopefully.
Yeah, and the question is, how do you accomplish that? Do you onside kick it? Or since you have all 3 timeouts, do you kick it deep? To me, I'm playing field position. With all 3 timeouts, I kick it deep and try and pin them back there.
This will be taken about the 12. Dances by him. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defense. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Short throw, pick 6 right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
Important extra point up and through, and that is going to put them on top by a point, and it sets us up for quite a finish. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Carolina. Christian McCaffrey, his second touchdown of the night. And the Panthers are once again going to retake the lead. So a big play coming for the Panthers. They'll go for 2.
Check.
Newton. And is it a touchdown? No signal. No, they say incomplete. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They're down here in a 1-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Well, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Trey Boston. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. Eluding the pressure right. Taking a shot for Samuel. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. So, my goodness, I wouldn't have thought this possible not too long ago, but that turnover there means we have a game again.
Yeah, it's been a completely different team here in the second half. I just wonder on the other side of the field where the starters telling the backups, get ready, you're going to get some playing time. And now guess what? Hope they didn't cut the tape off of their wrists and ankles. They've got to go back out there and play.
It's caught at the 10. A big play. Breeze finding Thomas. 51 yards. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on first and goal. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's second and goal.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. 13. Double dog. That's the way.
Now Breeze toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage.
Let's go.
But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. Breeze now on third and goal.
You can't block me. You can't block me.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete. So this defense, they looked a little shaky to start the drive, but bottom line, they're a play away from finishing it off.
They rocked them a little bit on this drive, didn't they? But as you and I both know, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. They have a chance to end it right here.
He'll look to throw, and he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages. Now Breeze will bring the Saints offense up to go for 2 here.
Here we go.
They're going to keep it on the ground. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. So they make the decision. They want a 3-point lead versus a 2-point lead, and they got it.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, it seems like the exact right thing to do. Put a little pressure on your defense, but the biggest thing now is you're making the other team chase you.
This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking 2 plays. 1 to get yourself in position.
The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
56 is the mic. Tackles.
So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field.
Check 56.
So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field.
It's our field. Hey, it's our house.
He's back to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end